Parshas Yisro, Shishi, the sixth Aliyah, the moment we've been waiting for, the Aseres Hadibros, the 10 statements. It's not so clear that they are 10 mitzvos. They are 10 statements. The pasuk begins by introducing to us how HaKadosh Baruch Hu came down, kiviyachol, so to speak. He came down to the mountain. Chazal say just the top of 10 Tvachim. The Shekhinah rested there, and we are called upon, the pasuk says in the beginning, to make sure nobody gets too close, nobody rushes to greet the Shekhinah out of their enthusiasm. And then Vayedaber Elokim es kol hadvarim ha'ela lemor. Hashem said these 10 things, because there are two opinions. One opinion says the first statement of Anochi Hashem Elokecha, that is a mitzvah. It's a commandment to be aware, to believe, to have the knowledge that there is a Matsui Rishon, there is a force, there is a God, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. The other opinion is no, it's not a mitzvah. It's simply the baseline assumption that we need to make when we think about all the mitzvahs that are about to be introduced. So Chazal identify that these can come in two sections, two groups. They're actually interesting Talmud Yerushalmi Midrashim about whether we should group them as two groups or maybe it should just be one group of 10. But many of us are familiar that the first group is Bein Adam Lamakom, between us and God, and the second group is Bein Adam Lachavero. But there's also a chiastic structure which connects them in, imagine like a bracket. Number 1 goes with 10, 2 goes with 9, 3 goes with 8, and further. Well, what is the connection between number 1, Anochi Hashem Elokecha, and number 10, which is not to covet, don't be jealous, lo sachmod? Perhaps these two actually share a common root, which is emuna. Emuna is an awareness of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. It's a faithfulness. It's a feeling of the presence of HaKadosh Baruch Hu in our lives, that the Ribbono Shel Olam is holding us in His hands. Anochi Hashem Elokecha asher hotzeisicha me'eretz Mitzrayim. I am your God who took you out of Egypt. It doesn't just mean Egypt in antiquity. It's from all of the Meitzarim, all of the things that hold us in. And that's why before we ever talk to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, we always say the bracha of Goal Yisrael. HaKadosh Baruch Hu, we're in your hands. Now we can have a conversation. But being in the hands of HaKadosh Baruch Hu means He's got it. It's taken care of. On Rosh Hashanah, they wrote down in the Petek and the Bezin Shamal, HaKadosh Baruch Hu said to us, this is what's going to be for the year. Do your hishtadlus I have in mind for you. This is what's appropriate for you. And you don't have to worry. A person who is jealous of someone else, who thinks that, I wish I had what that person had. I wish I had what that person had. It's a chesaron in a certain sense in their emuna, in their awareness that HaKadosh Baruch Hu is taking care of every person. Don't worry, what's magia for that person, what's appropriate for them, they got, but what's magia for me, what's appropriate for me, I've got in store. HaKadosh Baruch Hu, He's got it taken care of. So lo sachmod really is the expression, so to speak, of emuna. If a person is happy with what they have, if they understand that everything comes from HaKadosh Baruch Hu, both the beautiful, great, wonderful gifts, and unfortunately the things on which we have to say the bracha of Daina Emes, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, He's got it all squared away. It's an expression, it's a way of living with the first of the Aseres Hadibros, with Emunah.